Today's starting pitcher, Matthew Boyd. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Rolled over to third. Bregman tosses to first. That's a very athletic play.
Batting second, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. On the ground to third. A dive. He's got it to first. Nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Ball.
The 1-0. Boyd, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Come on, Matty B.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Runner at first with 2 away. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Step off throw to first. And he's back in safely. Next offering is fouled back.
Let's go, Matthew.
Goes down looking. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ian Happ leading things off and takes a strike. Happ working through some struggles lately. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the air center field. Varsho in position. And there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Alex Bregman.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Gosman, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, and he goes airborne to make the catch.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Michael Busch in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And next for Toronto, Miles Straw.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
No score here in the second. This one in the air, center field. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. A changeup missing. Ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball.
Let's go, Cubbies!
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Come on, Cubs!
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Out towards left center. Strong has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one. As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Bouncer to second. Clement. Slings to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Go back to Toronto, Blue Jays.
Hey!
Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. And it lands in the basket. A home run. It just got out of here. His 11th of the year. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 2 down. Nico Horner getting ready to hit. And right back to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Clement.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Clement with a homer in his last game. And he hits a ground ball right side. Horner over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2.
Ball down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside
Ball 3.
low. 3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean,
Up next
oh,
is the
so
Blue Jays,
close.
the catcher,
That's an
Alejandro
impressive battle. 11 pitches before he finally got ball 4. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Inside.
Nope. That's
Ball
inside.
1. Jimenez leads off first with 1 away. And that one up and in. Look out.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Jimenez dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some
Ball 3.
length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Man at first, 1 away. This to third, and it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it
Up
second
next
with
is the
1
Blue
gone.
Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir
Just found a way to
Guerrero
slap that ball down the
Jr.
third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball
now.
in.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. Pitch
That's
misses.
ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong on his way over. Makes the grab.
Up next to the Blue Jays,
And here's a
the
look at
center
how
fielder,
he's using
number
his
5,
pitches in this one.
Dalton Varsho.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Walked his first time.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ball.
Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Ball, that's out.
Got him swinging for the K.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
And a foul ball.
Ball, that's outside.
Next offering upstairs. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So up next, Matt Shaw.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
That's outside.
And the 1-0. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris.
All right, Cubs.
Ball, that's low.
Looking good.
The
Cubs,
2-1.
looking good.
And that
Ball,
one is
that's
inside.
inside.
Trying to
Bring it
check
back.
his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Come on, man. Let's go. We need a hit.
Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Up next for the Cubs.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
1 out. Runner at second. Ian Happ up to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Shaw headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Ground ball left side.
Foul ball,
And foul ball. Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Michael Bush.
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Happ leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-2.
He's great hitting the
inside.
ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's
Ball,
off the
that's
inside corner. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Springer.
Boyd
Nope, that's
with
a ball.
some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. The lefty, the 1-0.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
The 1-2. Breaking
Ball
ball misses down and away. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One gone here. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
At the plate, Kazuma Okamoto.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Cubs leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Okamoto wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate, they'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him right there.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
One out man at first. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. Grounds one to short. Swanson. Glove flip for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Good job to fight that one off.
Let's go, Cubbies!
1-2 now.
That's in.
Still
Ball
relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Come on, Pete.
2-2 on the way. And that's
Ball,
too
that's
high.
too high.
There's
Hey!
another, and that's 3 straight
The batter, number
strikeouts.
7, shortstop, Gansby.
Swanson digs in.
Swanson.
Grounded out his first time up.
Come on, Cubs.
Ball, that's outside.
That's in there. And the count even at 1.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just
that's
missed.
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here we go, Cubbies! Here we go! Here we go, Cubbies! Here we go!
High fly ball out towards left center. Varsho should have this one. And that is that. Cubs are down quietly. They're up 2-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog.
Clement.
Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and He's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Hey!
Oh, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. Santander on at first. Nobody out. That just misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one a little bit high. Full count now.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Walked his first time. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Hobie Milner, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brown warming up as well.
Ball 1.
First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Popped in the air, left field. He's got it.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki gets under it. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
In a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swinging a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit into the outfield. 1 runs in. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out.
On the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning, Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Horner.
Gosman back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul.
That's a ball.
Horner with some impressive production lately.
Ball 2.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And that one is lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cubs.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Here we go, Carson.
That's a ball. Hey!
Come on, Carson.
Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
Let's go, Carson.
Stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tap back to the mound.
Get there.
Fires over to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 6. Designated hitter, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Matt Shaw. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Pitch
Ball,
misses there.
inside.
Ball 1.
Be patient.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped on the ground to second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Come on now.
It's the Cubs 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take it out of the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that high fastball. To the right side. Bush takes it to the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball, that's just out.
Here we go, Caleb.
Springer thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Let's go, Caleb.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Foul ball there. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. That's smashed towards center. And that's a base hit. The throw to third. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out. And a fly ball could knock this one up.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
And now it's going to be Miles Straw.
Inside ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That one lifted to left. Half settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
So the sac fly ties the game. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey!
The 1-1. On a line out towards center. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
On the ground right side. Takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Well, a mistake right here
1.
could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Nope. Inside ball 2.
The 2-2. Bregman
No,
takes
that's down.
downstairs. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman,
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. His righty-lefty splits there. Swing and a miss, strike one. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Two down, nobody on.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ball 2.
Long ball now, Mikey.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 21st of the year. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So 2 down, Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Rogers also throwing. 0-2 now. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kevin Gausman makes way. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Nice grab. Onto the pitcher, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Harvey.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Ball. Nope.
Harvey goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2013.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Next one
That's
just
ball 3.
misses. And the count's full.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Payoff pitch. Ripped to short. Swanson fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Let's go, Cubs.
Jimenez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Hobie Milner up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Palencia getting loose as well. The Cubbies up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Inside, ball 1.
Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go. Here we go.
So now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Alejandro Kirk.
Back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Come on, Cubbies. Swing.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 4-2.
Leading up.
And now the right fielder, Seiya
fielder,
Suzuki. He
Seiya.
launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That one fouled off. That
Ball
misses,
2.
and it's 2-1. That one found hard the other way. Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side, Clement tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Down and in, moved his feet.
Ball 2.
Two now. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Here we go, Carson.
Kelly in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing happening there for the Cubs as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daniel Palencia.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Phil Maton, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Bounced up the middle.
Let's go, let's go.
On to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And it's fouled away. The Cubs leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Nope. That's inside.
Got him looking. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 4, George.
2 down, base is empty. And next for Toronto, George Springer.
Ball.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And the next pitch is way outside. Okamoto waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Here comes a 3-2. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Max Scherzer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Matt Shaw.
The designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
Ball. That's out.
Foul ball. Towards first, Guerrero. He steps on the bag. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So back to the top of the order. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And Ian swings through it. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Number 62, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next,
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman.
Aye.
Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch. 2 down. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman,
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. And the 1-0.
Ball, that's up there.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Way out front for strike 2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That got him.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Armstrong in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Phil Maton.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Okamoto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Hey!
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Number 3, Miles.
Next to hit, Miles Straw. That one's in there, 0-1. The Cubbies trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
In the air, right field. Suzuki under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Anthony.
So it's their last chance in this one. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
They're down to their final strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That
Nope,
turns out to
that's
be
a ball.
a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Now all even up. Curve in the dirt.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Another outing, another save. That's his 20th of the season, and this was a good example of why they rely on him so heavily in these close games.
And your final 4-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.